Welcome back to Morning After, everyone, coming up here on 1023 this morning. And this is National Slavery and Human Trafficking Prevention Month. And as I said going to break, DFW has been at the center of human trafficking, one of the hotspots in the country for a very long time. We have Nick McKinley here. He's the founder of DeliverFund.org, which works to end human trafficking. And Sandy Storm is a survivor. And Sandy and Nick, thank you for being here. Sandy, I want to start with you, if you don't mind. Try and, for our viewers, encapsulate for us, if you can, what your experience was like, when it started, how long it lasted, when it ended, and how it ended.
Well, thanks for having us on. It's an honor to get to address your audience. And to encapsulate my story, I was trafficked starting at the age of 6 years old, and that trafficking lasted for about 20 years. So there were a lot of different ways that I was trafficked in a lot of different situations. But it all led me to where I am today, at working with DeliverFund to really go after the root of the problem. We are hunting human traffickers, training local law enforcement how to hunt human traffickers, build cases to arrest them, and put them behind bars where they belong.
So 20 years, I mean, as a child at 6 years old being vulnerable to this, there was no other life you knew other than that. And we'll circle back in a moment to talk about how you're doing today and how this cause is probably part of your healing process. But Nick, that's an important point to make here, that Sandy at 6 years old, being a child, was especially vulnerable. But we should point out to our audience that there are young adults who end up being vulnerable to getting caught up into a sex trafficking ring. And it's hard to comprehend, right, unless you're in that situation. Is there a common scenario? Is there a scenario more common than another in most cases where a young adult is brought into this unwittingly?
Yes, there absolutely is. It's important to understand that the product of the human trafficking market is just vulnerable people. So when you have somebody who's vulnerable, it's easy for human traffickers to exploit them. So one of the things that we do at DeliverFund, and looking through different patterns of data, is look for just that. What's the commonality? And really all it is a vulnerable, either teenager, young girl, young adult, who's online, who gets connected with a human trafficker, and then that human trafficker starts manipulating that person to essentially become their product.
You could have, for example, a young person who's dealing with abuse at home, and they leave home and they try to make it on their own. They're vulnerable by the very nature of that. They come upon somebody who claims to want to help them. They believe that, and the next thing you know, they're being drugged. They're waking up in a motel somewhere. They're part of a sex trafficking ring. I mean, that's a scenario and a story that I've read time and time again. Also, members of the LGBTQ community, teenagers who are disenfranchised from their families, right? They're alienated from their families. They're on their own. They're especially vulnerable.
Traffickers exploit vulnerabilities, so they'll look for any vulnerability they can find. The things that you've mentioned are definitely some tactics that they'll use, but they'll look for poverty, people who are displaced. They'll look for any vulnerability that they can find. And when they exploit that vulnerability, it's for their own financial gain. So this is almost a business decision for the trafficker.
All right, Nick, we talked about how DFW has been one of the hotspots in the country for this. It's at the center of the country. There's an intersection of major interstates. It just is. I mean, it's sort of like the epicenter in many ways. I know the FBI, there are governmental task force. I know the city of Dallas has also put a lot of attention on this. But you've founded the Deliver Fund because you've got to close the gap when enough isn't being done. Are you all starting to kind of meet in the middle? In other words, are you getting the help you need from governmental agencies? Are they spending the resources, giving the personnel, spending the time to help meet you where you are to bring this to an end?
Absolutely. We work with over 160 law enforcement agencies across the United States and increasingly globally. And really what we do at DeliverFund is we serve as that central all-source think of it as a clearinghouse for all things human trafficking intelligence related. And that allows us to make sure that that FBI agent in Nebraska and that human trafficking detective with the Houston PD and the human trafficking detective with the Dallas PD are all connected in a way that they can share case information and make sure that wherever that human trafficker goes, their sins follow them there.
Yeah, and so you feel like you're in partnership with them. You're not an island on your own trying to fight for the help. Like, you all are working together.
Absolutely. This is a public-private partnership at its finest. We love our law enforcement partners and wouldn't be able to be successful in what we do without them.
Sandy, I want to give you the final word. I promised we'd circle back, and I want to ask you, I know it's an open-ended question, but how are you? I will say that you appear to be happy and healthy, and yet I know you're still dealing with the trauma of 20 years having been caught up in something that began at 6 years old.
So I do want to share a message of hope that no matter what adversities somebody faces, that there is an opportunity to build a healthy life. I have a healthy marriage. I've been married for almost 19 years. And I have this incredible career with Deliver Fund. I'm able to work directly with law enforcement to truly inform investigations and to train law enforcement what trafficking really looks like. So it's incredibly a rewarding position, and I'm building a team of other survivors who are able to share experience and just hope with the world.
They must connect with you in a very special way, knowing that you bring the same experience, a shared experience, a common experience to the table. Thank you both very much. Sandy Storm, Nick McKinley, we appreciate it. We want you to learn more about the Deliver Fund. Go to deliverfund.org. You can find out what their mission is, how you can help as well. They're also on Instagram at Deliver Fund.